I have a 9 by 12 inch unfinished piece of wood, and I'm going to start by painting the entire thing in Wise Owl Higgins Lake. You're going to want your base coat to be probably a darker color than your top coat. This is a new technique that I have seen and I really want to try. You want that to fully dry, and once dry, you're just going to take some Elmer's glue, regular Elmer's glue, and you're going to place it on top of your first base coat of paint. And then you want to spread it on. I tried to just pull the glue in one direction going from top to bottom. And you do want to make sure this is a little thick. You don't want a thin layer of paint. And you want that to dry just enough to be a little tacky. You don't want it to be completely dry. You do want the glue still tacky. Then I applied my top coat, which I picked Wise Owl Snow Owl, and I did the same thing. I pulled the paint from the top to the bottom, and you also want this to be a little on the thicker side. You're going to take a heat gun, and you're going to hold it up against the wet paint, and you're going to get this crackle effect. You do need to have a little patience. It did take a couple seconds for my heat gun to really warm up, and then that's really when the crackles started. And I went across the entire board until I felt like it had enough of the crackles, and I'm going to set that aside. I found this at the Dollar Tree. It says Rise and Grind. It's a stack of coffee mugs, and it's a mirror wall decal. And I'm going to take my primer, this is the clear primer, and I'm going to go over the decal. Once that dried, I'm then going to go on top of it with some Wise Owl black paint. I'm using a foam dabber to apply the paint, and I'm just dabbing it on until the entire thing is covered. The primer is going to help the paint adhere better and prevent paint chipping. Once that's dry, this does have a sticky back, but because I did the crackling on my piece of wood, I am going to add a little bit of hot glue to make sure this stays adhered. I'm just going to remove the pieces and place them onto my board so that the cups have a little bit of space in between each one. And then the steam from the top coffee cup, I'm going to glue on the top. I took 2 pieces of ribbon. One I just left straight, and the other one I made into a bow. And I'm going to glue all that at the top of the board to fill in all of that extra space. Now, I thought this was so simple. I added a hanger to the back side. I love the farmhouse look it gives. Thank you so much for watching. Paint products, tissue paper transfers, and wood cutouts can all be found at chalkitupfancy.com. Have a great day.